the fire burning and get youth involved and excited.
Welcome back. I'm with ProTek today. I got Mike, I got Nick, I got technology, I got an overview, I got where you can make money with service, support. That's important to this young man here. We're going to talk about that. However, before we get into any of that whatsoever, there's a cool piece of aluminum right behind us right here. Mike, would you mind telling me, I believe 150 pounds to start? A customer of yours made this for you?
Yeah, a good friend of ours, a good customer. Did it kind of as a thank you gift and represented our company well. Had a big chunk of aluminum left over and brought that thing from about 150 down to about 11, 12 pounds. And did some aerospace pocketing on it, reprogrammed, redrew everything about our logo, just did an awesome job. And he's here walking the show and visiting today, and we're just lucky to have good people in our corner.
Absolutely correct. I got to get an MTDCNC one as well. So shout out to that young man. Now, Nick, I'm going to get into the kind of the overview. I mean, we have so much technology around us, doors opening and closing, automation. I see a CETA, Mitsubishi, Shunk. I see Schmeck. I see so many partners. We know about Index. Whew, deep breath. Yeah. So company overview. Who are you? What are you doing? What are you supporting? I know service and support is important as well. But we're going to do that with Mike. So what do you got for us, Nick?
So high level overview. We are a servicing dealer here located in Southern California. We have great partnerships established with reputable brands. As you said, with Schmeck, we've been the dealer now 7 years. We have a good number of installations. I believe we're over 150 here just in Southern California. Wow. And we partner with the CETA. It's another company that stands behind their products really well. They integrate, they have the service, they have the support to support their product, to make customers successful. And then with Expand, the Gen Mill and Ganesh line, we've been really successful with the mills, aerospace customers, holding true position tolerances with the Mitsubishi control that I've seen on higher end machines, 2-3 times the price. And our customers are making parts at a lower piece part cost, same speeds as those high end Japanese machines. So we're able to service, support them well. And then we have automation with Expand too. They tie into the 5-axis machines. We have a good customer. He's a one-man shop. He loads up the machine. He goes home at night. He comes in. He's got 10 completed parts. He's killing it. And he's got 6 of these machines in his shop, just one aisle bay, and he's got robots tending. And it's an exciting time to be in this industry and be involved in so many projects with manufacturing. And then also with Index, that's a great partnership with us. We've been the top dealer here in Southern California for 2 years in a row. We're fighting to get third year in a row. We're in Germany. We had customers. It's been a tremendous success because, again, they're the partnership with service support. Customers, they come to us with a print. They turnkey it. They install it. They guarantee the cycle time. It's something that nobody else does I know of in the industry. And then we have a secret weapon. A new partnership with an Esco machine out of Switzerland that we'll get to see.
Yeah, wait for that part coming at the end of this video, so don't disappear just yet because that's a really exciting machine. Also, I heard a price point. We don't talk numbers on the camera, but I heard a price point of this automated cell. Give these guys a call to check that out if you're looking into the world of automation. Now, we have all this technology. We know that these companies are really great at precision parts, at allowing people to succeed, make money, reliability, but none of that can be done without the correct service and support. You can sell one machine, but you will not sell a second one without having the right team behind it. I know that's your passion, Mike, so can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, our company was founded on that. Our old owner, Angelo, recently retired, and he goes back to the Fadal days, and Fadal was built around support and service. And when he and his partner Vince started ProTek back in '97, they brought that same mentality of customer first, taking care of them, getting out there quick, shooting people straight, and our whole thing is to not mess that up. You got to service people before you can sell them something, and we know that. And we have a really experienced group of guys that have 15, 18 years experience servicing, and it sounds simple, but we just day in and day out, we got to get out there quick. We got to communicate well, and we do it on a daily basis, and offer what we think is the best service in our area. And you can talk to our customers. They'll tell you. And best thing is to show someone a new machine, but also to go to a customer and let them see it. And and let them talk to the owner and hear how does the machine work, how is our support. They're going to tell the customer the truth, and so that ends up being repeat sales and happy people, and it's what we're passionate about. It's fun.
One of my favorite reasons to go to customer testimonials is for the exact reason you said. They're ready to share their stories. It amplifies their voice, but also creates a true, honest story for you guys as well. And I think that's important. Shout out to you as well, Angelo. You are a legend. Thank you for being exactly who you are. Nick, Mike, there's a machine on the other side. Nick, you talked about it just briefly. You said we're going to see it. The audience has been waiting for this whole discussion so they can see more about it. Can we head over there and talk about it?
Let's do it.
However, before we do, are there any messages that I haven't considered that you would like to share just to kind of say, this is who we are and this is what we're doing?
I've got one. One of the most important things we need right now in our industry is to keep the fire burning and get youth involved and excited. Tony, when you were in Index, earlier this year, we got to see that killer apprentice program. Unbelievable how they're investing in their kids and keeping this thing going. Nick and I signed up at the show here to allow students to come by, and it's been a ton of them. And you look at the students and you're excited to share what we do, why it's fun, how we make things. I look at the kids. I have my own kids that are 16, and each one of them, we need to show them this passion and how fun it is to create and understand why we're learning math in school, and that they can make something every day and feel good about it, and just super fun. So we've been really enjoying all the kids coming by, and it's a lot, but we really polished our pitch just for them. But it's been great. So
I'm really happy I asked that unscripted question, because that's how we get going from people like Mike, because he loves the camera. However, I know you've been waiting long enough now. Let's go head over and look at that incredible Swiss technology.
All right.
I am a big fan of small parts with my previous work life. So is my buddy Nick here. And we have a machine that we want to showcase to you today. Can you see those little parts right there? Yes, they are tiny. And this is the Escomatic made in Switzerland. It was what we promised you on the other stage we were on, giving the overview. Nick, I know this is a passion of yours. I know this is technology you know really well. And I know you know a whole lot of people making a ton of money as we have someone walking right through our camera. Doesn't even matter if we're filming or not, but that's the fun of being here today. Nick, talk about this technology, what it can do, how it can help people, what's the benefit? I see a wire coil on the back end there. Let's talk about this machine.
All right, so not only does this machine have a very unique kinematics, it's also fed by a coil of wire, which the economy of that, when it comes to small parts, it's just it's tremendous. Like when you think of bar stock, so 50 pounds of coiled wire is like equivalent to 2,000 pieces of bar stock. So you eliminated the bar feeder, you have eliminated bar changes. You just have a constant drumbeat of production, machine parts complete, coming out the back end. It is unique. I've traveled the country, I've been to the factory to see people, what they do with these machines and make money and just make crazy parts, from simple pins to complex screws, micro mechanics. It was originally developed in Switzerland for the watch industry, and it's transformed over time from cam machines to CNC, and it's incredible to be a part of and represent here in Southern California.
Can we talk just real briefly, because we got this machine running right now, and I have this tiny little part right here that we're actually running this very moment. What all is going into this tiny little component here, Nick?
So it's a part that Esco made that represents a lot of parts that customers make, but it's like their own blueprint. It shows the technology. It simulates a plug. It's drilled on both sides. It's a crimped contact, so the machine is able to saw a slot and then crimp it before it ejects it out the sub spindle. And we're also drilling a 10,000ths cross hole in the part. And I, believe it or not, have set tools in this machine, and it's totally different world when you're dealing in these small parts.
Totally different world, but a world we want to be a part of, along with all the other amazing technology that we talked about with ProTek. So now that we've excited an audience, potentially some ones who hadn't heard of you, even though you guys are incredibly famous in your area, and Angelo, again, a legend, where can we find you as far as websites, socials, any of that kind of information?
So we're on LinkedIn, ProTek CNC Sales Corp. We have a website, ProTek CNC Sales, or ProTekCNC.com. You can find us there. You can reach out by phone, email, text. Yeah, we're easy to get a hold of. I enjoy manufacturing. I enjoy seeing what's all done, especially here in Southern California. There's incredible things being done that people have no idea. Signed some NDAs, can't say things, but it's cool to be behind those walls, and you do a great job showing that.
Yeah, well, we have one last, probably the most difficult question of the day before we close this out. Did we lose Mike?
Mike has ran away.
He loved the camera that much, or maybe he did his job so well, showing you the passion that he has in service and support. Nick, my friend, you are
awesome.
incredible. We appreciate all of you watching. Again, we know how important time is and how valuable it can be, so we appreciate you sharing a pinch of that with us at MTDCNC. Nick, thank you so much for sharing this technology with our audience.
You're welcome. Thank you, Tony.